Hello, my name is Justin Miller, and I would like to talk to you today about two strategies to help increase student engagement. The first one is called Give One, Get One, and it's a fantastic strategy to use when introducing a topic. It's great for your kinesthetic learners that need to get up and move around, and it's fantastic to really, model students how to cite evidence to support their claims, and that's something that we're doing across curriculum. And the basic idea behind it is you have your students jot down 3 ideas. It could be they're reading multiple sources and find 3 pieces of evidence that support your claim. And they write that down. Once they do that, they get up around the room and they talk to people and they share one of their 3 ideas. They share one idea and then they get an idea from their partner. It's kind of like a previous strategy that we've used called quiz trade, where you're reviewing for a test and you just exchange answers that way. The idea I like about this one, though, is that the students are coming up with their own ideas. It's not something that's just being handed to them, and they can then go and take it a step further. Now they can explain to the other student how this piece of evidence that they're sharing, how it supports the claim that they're making, so students that aren't as good at citing evidence can kind of see how it works and have it modeled for them over and over and over again. And then they also, now when they go to share with somebody else that their idea wasn't so great the first time, now they have a really, really good one. And this is something that anybody can do. They get to be exposed to, different students. It gets them up, it gets them moving around. It's a really fantastic strategy. So let's give one, get one, and it's, something that I would recommend using. It's something that I plan on using in my classroom as we go forward. The second, and here's a worksheet, and by the way, when I send out this email I'll be sending out, it's just a simple grid. It says give one, get one. They fill out a grid. I've seen other teachers do it with post-it notes or index cards, but a simple grid, you put your 3 ideas up on top and then you go around and you get as many new ideas as possible. When students are done, they can share out their ideas. Another way to get going, to try to get everybody involved, might be to start out brainstorming the ideas in groups and then have the students get up and go and discuss the ideas that their group came out with other groups. That's another variation of this that you might want to use. The second strategy is called quadrant partners, and this is something that I've been struggling with and was really looking for an idea on how to make think pair shares work for you. And if you have students seated in a certain seating chart and they naturally seem to go to the same pair every time, what quadrant partners allows you to do is come up with 4 different people that they can think pair share with, or that they can work together in partners with, so that you can vary it up. And you can just simply say, today you're going to be working with your quadrant 1 partner. So the idea behind this is to get them not to be working with the same people that they talk to all the time. So there's various ways that you may want to do this. For instance, quadrant 1, you can throw them a bone. Say, pick your best friend. The person that you feel you work the best with in class, that should be your quadrant 1 partner. Quadrant 2 partners might be somebody that you don't know so well. You could come up with rules. You could tell them, I would really like you for your quadrant partner to have somebody of each gender. So that way that there's at least going to be a boy and a girl in each group, if the class allows it. I know sometimes you get those classes that are heavily favored for one gender or another. If you have a odd number of students, you can always make an exception and say, for quadrant 3 or quadrant 1, if you don't have a partner, you can join another pair, and then you'll have triplets for that group. One of the ways that you can really try to set up is quadrant 4. You could pick them. You could arrange who their partner is for quadrant 4. So today you're going to work with your quadrant 4 partner. And it's just a way of a variation on the think pair share. It's a quick and easy way to put them in pairs and have different pairs each time to share information. And it's another way of increasing engagement, exposing students to other students that may have different ideas that could bring out the best in them, and so that students aren't working with the same partner over and over again, especially when personality issues You know, I don't want to work with that student. You have that one student that nobody wants to work with. Well, he's only your quadrant 1 partner. He's somebody else's quadrant 2. So that way you're kind of sharing the wealth a little bit and people can get a little bit more patient. All right, so I'm Mr. Miller, and this is a couple of strategies that I hope you can bring in the new year with and really use to the best.